draws lines on linen where you once used to breathe. Your scent still clings to cotton threads like something trying not to fade. I reach out through the folds in silence, but your warmth has slipped away. I turn my back to yesterday, but memories won't obey. This bed remembers everything, even what we didn't say. I can't find the edge of this loneliness, tangled where our laughter slept. Soft impressions shaped like you still hold me while I wept. The night stretches longer than it used to since your whispers disappeared. In the quiet, all I feel is the echo you left here, and these covers cold and white still pretending you're near. The clock keeps ticking like a lullaby, but time won't rock me to rest. The moon spills silver on your side, untouched like all the rest. Every night I change the sheets, but they all remember you. And no matter how I fold the day, the middle splits in two. I float inside these sleepless nights where your shadow used to stay. A bed too big for just one dream, yet I lie here anyway. I reach out hoping for your skin, but find only woven lies. Still I breathe you in again, like you're in the sky outside. And these sheets won't let me forget, even after goodbye. No storm, no cry, no last goodbye, just silence growing deep. I sleep inside the shape you left, drowning in the sheet. So I lay still in this empty sea, where every ripple calls your name. The wrinkles tell a story, and the warmth still feels the same. I don't ask the night to hold me, I just listen to the sound of the fabric folding memories where love can still be found. And in this hush of cotton waves, I almost feel you around.
The record spins in quiet circles, a song we used to play at night. Your laughter hid between the verses, still echoing just right. The vinyl hums like distant thunder, each pop and crack a memory. I close my eyes and drift towards you inside this melody. No need to rewind the silence, it plays the way it used to be. A trace of you in every chorus still sings back into me. Let it turn a little longer, let the sound keep holding on. Even if the room is empty, the music makes you feel less gone. Every chord recalls your whisper, every note revives a scene. And while the song still finds its rhythm, I'll stay lost in what we mean. I won't move, I won't breathe until the needle lifts. the speaker like I once did next to you, and let the warmth of simple static bring the memory back in view. The past returns in subtle motion, like shadows dancing on the wall. Not everything that's gone is silent. Some songs still learn to call. Let it spin until it fades out. Let it circle through the haze. Your heart beats in the tempo that plays through all my days. Though the night grows ever colder and the room begins to dim, this sound reminds me gently of how you once let me in. I won't move, I won't speak until the needle lifts. You never said goodbye in lyrics, but I hear it just the same. Each time this tune begins again, I softly speak your name. So I let the vinyl keep on turning while the world slips out of view. Every line is worn with meaning, like the parts I loved in you. No curtain falls, no spotlight dims, just the song and what it gives. If I can hold this moment longer, I can remember how it lives, and I'll stay inside that stillness until the needle lives. Wrapped it around my neck so gently, laughed and said you always forget. The wind had turned a little colder, but your smile warmed me yet. That street was lined with fallen colors, crunching softly under feet. You walked ahead, I followed slowly, in sync with your heartbeat. Some gifts don't come in boxes, they're given in quiet ways, like threads that hold a memory woven into every day. I still wear the one you gave me, though the fringe is frayed with time. Still holds the way you held me when the world was not so kind. Even when the chill surrounds me, it carries what you left behind. A part of you I didn't ask for, but I'm grateful it was mine. So I wrap it once and whisper, you're still the warmth I find. The seasons come with different shadows, but this thread stays near my skin. It doesn't care how long it's been, it holds where you had been. You never said forever, but your silence never lied. In every fold and gentle knot, you left what words can't hide. I still wear the one you gave me when the skies are pale and low. It's not just wool that wraps me up, but the way you let love show. I don't need a photograph to prove what used to be.
on sidewalks filled with strangers. It makes the world feel right. You gave no vows or promises, but your care was crystal clear. And every time the cold returns, I feel like you are near. So I wrap it once and whisper, you're still the warmth I find. There's a quiet hum in the hallway air, shadows stretched across the floor. Your coat still hangs by the doorway, like you just stepped out for more. I sit in the corner with your old book, the one you never quite finished. Pages fold where fingers paused, still warm with something diminished. The silence speaks in borrowed tones of every night we used to share. The lamp still flickers soft and slow, as if you're gently still out there. I don't know why I leave the light on. Maybe hope has a quiet glow. Maybe love doesn't fade at once, even when we let go. I pour 2 cups, though I drink alone, and set your side of the bed. Even if it's all pretend, even if the words were never said, this room remembers how we felt. Never ask what comes ahead. The windows fog from nothing but dreams, still waiting to be unspoken. I trace my name on the glass, as if yours could be awoken. Sometimes I hear your quiet laugh from the far end of the night, but it's only the room exhaling what's left of your light. I still don't switch the bulb above. It glows like an open heart, like something paused in soft goodbye, but never pulled apart. Each corner still holds memory dust. The dances in golden hue, and I keep folding all the days that once unfolded with you. The space still lies the way we loved, even when love withdrew. Maybe healing isn't closing doors, but letting them stay ajar. Maybe love was never gone, just waiting where you are. So I let the night fall quietly, while the lamp burns low and warm. Even if I'm the only one still holding what we formed, this room needs no explanations. It breathes the past with grace, and though the world outside moves on, I stay inside this space where love still flickers patiently in your old favorite place. Steam curls from the morning cup, fingers wrap around the heat. Outside, the frost draws quiet lines on windows facing empty streets. Your scarf still hangs where you left it, soft like the way you spoke my name. The hallway only silence, but somehow it still feels the same. Each breath I take is laced with you, like a winter air that never fades. The warmth you left behind still lingers in every step I take. I stand where the sun meets shadow, where your hand no longer stays, but the cold can't reach completely where your memory gently lays. Even snow can't quiet the whisper of a love that burns so slow. I'm caught in the in-between where you once used to go, and I keep walking step by step through this bittersweet glow. The wind taps soft on the window pane, like it's asking to come in. But I close my eyes and picture the warmth we used to live within. The sky turns pale, but not my heart. It still flickers in your hue. Even when the world turns colder, I find my spring in you. I'm waiting where the quiet settles, not quite warm, not fully gone, where the chill can't break the feeling that you're never truly done. The air is thin, but memory thick. It wraps me in unseen thread. And even if the day turns gray, I walk where our footprints led, still holding on to something soft in this hush we both once said. Seasons shift, but some things stay, like the way you held my fear. And though your voice is distant now, I still feel you near. So I live in that silent border, where the breeze and heart collide, where cold hands learn to carry what the heat left deep inside. No final storm, just something quiet that never needed to be bold. I'm still here wrapped in a feeling that never learned to fold, somewhere between your gentle love and the slow returning I found your note between the pages, folded soft with faded blue. It said, be gentle with your morning, as if you always somehow knew. Kettle sings a quiet chorus to the rhythm of old days, and in the steam that fogs the mirror, I see a smile in subtle haze. No need for grand goodbyes, you left warmth in every line. It lingers in the air I breathe, in the moments that still shine. There's a hush that feels like holding hands, a silence softer than a song, where memories don't ask for answers and the lonely doesn't feel so wrong. I walk the room still echoing with the way you said my name, in the folds of small unnoticed things. Your kindness still remains. It's not the love that keeps me safe, it's the love that never changed. Outside the clouds are slow and quiet, carrying all they cannot say. this space you once called home. Your presence hasn't gone away. You stitch your care in quiet ways in the cup I still use each night. And every thread of ordinary still glows with hidden light. In the hush that fills the afternoon, there's a peace I can't explain, like the comfort in a whispered word that soothes the smallest pain. I trace the frame where your coat hung, feel the echo in the floor. In the corners you once smiled from, your spirit touches more than just the past. It shapes today with the grace I still adore. Some say love needs grand expression, but yours was never loud or wide. It lived in tea and folded laundry, in staying when I'd wanna hide. So I stay inside these quiet rooms where the world feels safe and slow, and let your gentle fingerprints guide me where I need to go. You built a world without demands where I could simply be, and though your voice no longer calls, your care still covers me in every breath, in every pause. I find where kindness chose to be. There's one side of the bed that's colder, one cup that stays untouched. I fold the blanket twice each morning, though once would be enough. The light still falls in pairs of shadows across the curtains we once drew. The room still holds that quiet balance that used to fit just me and you. Some spaces were not made for one, they breathe in double time, and every empty cushion still echoes you and I still feel the traces left behind on every pillow, every sleeve, like warmth that lingers past its moment and refuses yet to leave. There's a calm that breaks the silence in the things you used to do, and this comfort that surrounds me still feels shaped for more than two. It's like the air remembers the warmth it once held to. Ooh. I make too much tea in the morning, still set your spoon beside mine. Old habits never ask permission, they return without a sign. I sit beside your folded sweater as if it still holds your form, and in the hush between each breath, the room still feels warm. I still catch the way you linger in the hush behind each door, like the sigh you used to offer when you didn't need much more. This house The station lights blink overhead. Your coat was draped across your knees. You looked away, then back again, trying not to make it hard to leave. The platform held its breath in silence. Footsteps faded down the line. We both pretended it was nothing, but I wished I could freeze time. You said it's late, I really should, but your fingers never moved. And in that pause between our words was everything we knew. Stay just a little longer, let the moment stretch and bend. We don't need forever plans, just tonight to never end. I won't ask you for tomorrow, just this hour before it fades. When your eyes say what you're feeling, but your lips don't give it away. Stay here in this breathless hush until the doors must close. The schedule glows like quiet warnings. Your shadow pulling toward the train. I almost said what I was thinking, but let the silence speak again. We never had the perfect timing, but more moments like this were ours. In the hum of lights and closing gates, I still feel what once was ours. Stay just until the warning chimes echo through the empty track. No one else could fill the silence if you choose not to come back. Hold this second in your pocket. Take the night before it slips. I don't want a grand confession, just the memory of your lips. Stay here in this breathless hush until the doors must close. Not all love ends in promise. Sometimes it's just a glance, but under flickering platform lights, I wish we had one more chance. Stay just long enough to matter, even if you have to go. Let the sound of quiet footsteps be the only thing I know. If this has to be the ending, let it echo like a song that we only almost started, but kept playing all night long. Stay here in this breathless hush until the doors must close. Was low, the window fog, steam rising from a midnight tea. I reached across the empty cushion where you used to lean on me. The quiet hum of distant cars, a scarf still hung by the door. I pulled my sleeves a little tighter, like I was holding you once more. No messages, no calls tonight, but your voice rings in the still. Some memories don't need reminders, they live by force of will. When the air grows thin and soft around me and the silence sings like snow, I wrap myself in thoughts of you, the only warmth I know. Your laughter lingers on the curtains and your breath in every breeze. I don't ask for grand returns, just nights like these to freeze in that hush where love once stayed. I almost feel you here. I light a candle near the table, letting shadows gently sway. The way your fingers used to move when you had nothing left to say. Not all goodbyes are sharp or sudden, some slip into the dark. And on these nights when chill runs deeper, I still follow your spark. When the wind is soft and passing slowly through the cracks I never sealed, I remember how you smile like every wound could heal. There's no need for winter storms to miss the way we were. A single quiet evening brings back what still endures. And in the hush where love once stayed, I almost feel you here. Even the moon seems close enough to ask where you have gone, and I pretend you're answering like nothing's really wrong. On nights that feel just barely colder than the ones we used to know, I count the stars you left behind, still burning soft and low. The past may drift like falling snow, but some things never fade, like the way you looked at me before the world began to change. In the hush where love once stayed, I almost feel you here. The toaster hums, the coffee drips. You pour 2 cups by mistake. One sits still, untouched and full, like a pause you didn't make. The sunlight reaches only halfway across the sheets you didn't move. A single set of footsteps echo in the hallway without proof. You open windows out of habit, but the air feels heavier now. Even silence has its rhythm when it's broken somehow. The mornings still begin the same, but feel a little less alive. No voice to say good morning back, no rush before you drive. The mirror fogs with just your breath, no lipstick mark this time. Yet something lingers in the air, like memory left behind. It's not about what's missing, but what refuses to unwind. world's food for two untouched. The calendar shows no plans. You stare at Sunday like a question, with coffee cooling in your hands. A song plays faintly from the speaker. You let it loop again, because it sounded like my humming, soft beneath the rain. The clock keeps ticking anyway, though time feels strangely bent. You fold my sweater just the same, still warm by where I went. The morning paper rustles light, like a whisper I once said. And in the quiet you remember how I tilted my head. It's not the empty that aches, it's what we almost said. No echoes down the staircase, no keys placed in the tray, but every space I used to fill refuses to fade away. So you leave the light above the sink you never did before, and leave the cup half full at breakfast, even though you don't know what for. Some mornings feel too quiet, yet not entirely alone, because in every little ritual a trace of me has grown. And though I'm not there beside you, I'm still the warmth you've known. The rain was soft against the window, like the hush before a dream. You once said love was made of echoes, and now I know what that could mean. I hear you in the morning static, on radios I never touch. Your words still drift like falling petals. They never asked for much. Time moved on but left your tone in corners of my mind, like melodies without a name. I stumble on them blind. There's a sound that lives within me, even when the world is still. It calls my name in tender silence and bends my stubborn will. You're not a ghost, you're not a shadow, but something softer, something true. A breath that lingers in the night when no one speaks but you. And every time the stars are clear, I almost hear you hold. A stranger said a phrase you'd use, and I turned without a thought. It's strange how memory finds a way to echo what I'd fought. You never had to raise your voice to leave a mark that stays. A whisper once, a laugh too short, still
days. Even now when I'm not listening, you find the spaces in my day. Your tone is warm and fading hours. When light begins to stray, there's nothing I could ever answer to sounds that don't grow. But when the night leans close again, your presence still takes hold. And every time the sky is still, I almost hear you hold. Some voices don't belong to time, they stay in hidden rooms. And even when the door is locked, they sing beneath the moon. So if I ever seem distracted or stop mid-thought to smile, it's just the sound I never lost, returning for a while. I carry it like sacred wind that only I can feel. It tells me things I once forgot and makes the silence real. And every time the dark feels kind, I almost hear you hold.
Your footsteps echoed on the pavement as daylight melted into gold. We walked without a destination, just letting the moment unfold. The breeze would play with your hair while shadows dance beside our feet. No rush, no fear, no final hour, just silence that felt complete. Some memories don't need framing, they live inside the fading light. And every gentle pause we took still lingers deep each night. In the quiet glow of late afternoon, you smiled without a sound. No need for words to say we're safe, just knowing you were around. We held the day like folded wings, not ready yet to part. Your hand in mine beneath the sky was enough to calm my heart. And I'd walk that path forever if you'd be waiting at the end. The streets are lined with softer colors since that gentle time with you. I see your warmth in every shadow and in skies of subtle blue. Not every love must burn too bright, some flicker low but stay. And though I walk this road alone, your light still guides my way. Through every turn and quiet slope, your presence softly clings. I hear you laughing, whispering leaves, and in birds with steady wings. The world may pull us far apart, but I still feel you near. Even if the day or time to give me clues. You were the warmth beneath the silence, the one I didn't wanna lose. So if I walk that path again and feel the amber light, I'll close my eyes and breathe you in like a dream that feels just right. You left your echo in the sunlight that gently touched my skin. And even if we don't return, I'll go where we have been. For the quiet days we once shared still lead me gently home.
Your sweater still hangs by the chair, folded sleeves that miss your arms. The wind brushes the window pane with a silence full of charms. The sunlight dances through the lace like the way you used to smile. Even shadows feel like company, if only for a while. The world outside keeps moving on, but this room still holds your trace. Every sigh against the curtain feels like your warm embrace. Echo by the window, softly calling in the breeze that knew your name. It hums the songs we used to whisper when nothing felt the same. Echo by the window, never fading, like your laughter in the rain. Even though you're far from reaching, your memory still remains. Echo by the window. I'll wait for you again. I talk to you in quiet tones while watering the wilted plants, pretending you might answer me if I just give fate a chance. I know the days have stretched too long, but love is stubborn, slow to bend. If windows could return a whisper, you'd be here again, my friend. Echo by the window, light is dreaming in the hush before the night. You linger in the folds of curtains like a memory wrapped in light. Echo by the window, barely breathing, yet I feel you standing near. The air itself remembers you and keeps your presence here. Echo by the window. I wait for you again. I don't chase the past with sorrow. I just hold the parts that stay. And even if the days grow colder, this warmth won't drift away. Echo by the window, always waiting through every dusk and dawn. Love doesn't vanish with the seasons, it echoes even when you're gone. Echo by the window, softly singing in the wind that says your name. If I keep the window open, maybe you'll return the same. Echo by the window. I'll wait for you again. Your side still cold in our bed. I pour 2 cups by mistake again, but one stays untouched instead. The hallway holds your shadow still. In photos I forgot to hide, my coat remembers how you'd sip it before we stepped outside. The weekdays blur like watercolor, but Mondays hit me like the rain. Without your smile to start the morning, the world just isn't the same. Monday without you feels like winter, even when the sky is blue. Nothing warms these aching hands like they once did touching you. Monday without you is too quiet, even music sounds too slow. I keep looking for your laughter in a breeze I used to know. Monday without you, that's when I miss you the most. Street lights blink above my head as I walk our usual lane. Same cafe, same worn down corner, but now it's just me and the rain. Maybe time will heal the edges, but it can't erase your trace. You were my every Sunday night and my reason to embrace. Monday without you haunts the silence, even the birds sound far away. Coffee tastes like memories of things I meant to say. Monday without you fills the air with moments I can't undo. Even crowded trains feel empty without the thought of you. Monday without you, that's when I miss you the most. I don't need 1,000 answers or a reason to explain, just your voice at the edge of morning, calling out my name. Monday without you, it keeps echoing down every street I wander through. The city doesn't smile the same, it forgot the color of you. Monday without you, but I'm still waiting, holding on to something true. Even if the days keep changing, one thing I always knew: Monday without you, that's when I miss you the most. You traced a smile in my hand with fingers trembling but warm, a secret vow in a winter breeze right before the coming storm. We never needed perfect words, just silence we both could hear. Your touch said more than any phrase, it always pulled me near. Time slips fast through open fingers, but some things choose to stay, like that one soft winter morning
when you didn't walk away. Promise in my palm, I still feel it, etched like poetry beneath my skin. Even now when the sky turns gray, I remember where we've been. Promise in my palm, it's not fading, even though your voice is out of reach. The warmth remains where you once touched me, more than any words could teach. Promise in my palm, I still believe you're closer than you seem to be. I carry days like folded letters, worn at the edges, creased with care. Your laughter plays in quiet corners of cafes where we used to share. Though the world keeps moving onward, I stand still beneath the sky, with that promise in my keeping, never letting it pass by. Promise in my palm, not forgotten, like a fire that sleeps but never dies. I'll close my hand and you are with me, like a breeze that softly sighs. Promise in my palm, gently glowing, even when I stand here all alone. There's a peace that comes from knowing some hearts never lose their home. Promise in my palm, I still believe you're closer than you seem to be. Love was never made to vanish, it just hides where time won't chase. And I'll keep this vow between us, tucked in a quiet, sacred place. Promise in my palm, still unspoken, but it leaves through every silent night, like a lighthouse through the distance, guiding memory by its light. Promise in my palm, softly breathing every time the cold wind starts to blow. You left your heart with me that morning, and it never let me go. Promise in my palm, I still believe you're closer than you seem.